Before we get started with today's video, I definitely want to take some time to thank my friends over at So Avant-Garde. All right, so Avant-Garde is a place where you can go online, type in the website, and you have a plethora of fragrances from the niche world. Now, niches can be intimidating, so sample, and they have those discovery sets as well. Head over there, look around, shop around, and save you some money by using the code DEDRICK20 on anything on So Avant-Garde. And, it's definitely something where, if you're ready to elevate your fragrance collection or get into something new or tap into another level as far as quality goes, hey, So Avant-Garde has you covered. All right, so head over there, use DEDRICK20, save anything, get anything over there except mind games. Don't worry. You can head over to mindgames.com and use Dedrick10 for 10% off anything on mindgames.com. All right, so save you some money, explore, see what you discover, and let me know down below in the comments if you rock with anything. All right, appreciate y'all. Let's get started with today's video. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only, all right? So we're back with yet another edition of my weekly rotation video. Favorite video to do every week. I say that every week because it's true. I love the comments and the conversations that come with just rotation talk. All right, so and also it's an opportunity that to keep a fluent appreciation for my collection. So a lot of bottles that we are going to be talking about today, they have some dents in them, and the appreciation for them are still there, and I'm glad to have them in my collection for sure. All right, man, so let's go ahead and jump into it, covering every fragrance that we wore during the week of May the 12th, Mother's Day week. And let's kick off with Mother's Day. On Sunday, of course, I wanted to wear something that kind of highlighted the day. I know this is a fan favorite of a DNA, and it's just really good, man. From the house of Maison Alhambra, we have Infinity Rose on Mother's Day. So I really love rose, and this is a great rose fragrance. It's an inspired by fragrance from Initial's Atomic Rose. And for a long time, Amethyst from the Top 4 was the one that was being compared as a great inspired by, but this is the one. Shout out to Goldie Smell Goods for putting me on to this. I saw one of his videos. He was having a conversation and he was spot on. So I saw my mom on Mother's Day, and she actually complimented me on this fragrance, said I smell good. And this was like 9 hours after I sprayed it on because I had to work that morning. So had a couple conversations at work about this, and when I went to go see my mom, gave her a hug, and she said, "Ooh, you smell nice." So great day. Shout out to all the moms. Hopefully everybody had a great Mother's Day. Hopefully you were treated well, and just hopefully you were able to feel some really good energy on that day for sure. So on Sunday, on Mother's Day, from the house of Maison Alhambra, we went with Infinity Rose. Infinity Rose, good stuff, bang for your buck. Get a bottle of this for like 30 bucks on Amazon, maybe even less. All right, up next we went with probably one of the most underrated, inspired by clones, Middle Easterns, whatever verbiage you want to use, I think, that are out there. Kind of came and went, don't see much conversation about this anymore, and it's a shame. From the house of Afnan, on Monday, we went with 9 a.m. Dive. 9 a.m. Dive on Monday. This is one that just kind of came and went. Maybe there is conversation out there about it. I just don't see it. And I don't watch everything, but most times you kind of get a feel of what's being talked about in the community. And this is a beautiful blend of some of the blue greats. You get a Blue de Chanel inspiration here. You get a YSL Wise inspiration here. Kind of get like a Coach for Men inspiration in here as well. Not really too much Dior Sauvage, but I get a little bit of it. Nothing Broxton feel, but a little bit of its pop that is located in this fragrance. So this is a great blue blend. Smells really good, works. I know a lot of people keep this in their gym bag and just kind of, it's a Swiss Army knife. It just kind of works for everything. So From the house of Afnan, we have 9 a.m. Dive on Monday. Really good stuff. Another bang for your buck fragrance. And you can get this for a really good price for sure. All right, up next on Tuesday, we return to the office. Monday was an off day. And just was in the mood to wear this. I was thinking about it the day before. I haven't worn it in a little while. And I just wanted to get reacquainted with it. On Tuesday, from the house of Nishane, we went with Hashivat X. Hashivat X. Really love this. So take the original Hashivat, oak moss dominant fragrance, beautiful pineapple opening, and just freshen it up. That's it. Just freshen it up. Now, the vetiver, oak moss, earthy tones are still in this fragrance for sure. You get this nice citrus burst in the opening of this fragrance, but this is very masculine. Man, it's Hashivat is a play off Creed Aventus, but the way they spent it to touch on the oak moss and the vetiver, the earthy, the smoky, the more darker tones of that DNA, they crushed it. And this is just another example of that. Take the original, freshen it up a bit, makes it a little bit more wearable. And I prefer this over the original, even though I love it, because of that very thing. Like, it's more wearable. All right, so on Tuesday, to the office, from the house of Nishane, we went with Hashivat X. Good stuff, man, for sure. All right, moving along to Wednesday, kind of a dumb reach day. I woke up, and even the day before, I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. We'll figure it out in the morning. I had one thing in mind, but then when I woke up, we just went with this. One of my favorites. I've talked about this a lot. Starting to get a nice dent in this bottle. It's just good. From the house of Virtus Paris, we went with the Bois Acure. Bois Acure. You've seen a lot of conversation about this fragrance on this channel. As you can see, a dent is really starting to form. Got a shout at my bro Jason Vircher for putting me onto this and possibly putting a lot of you onto this. And in a nutshell, I'm not going to go through the whole drawn out conversation, but if you love Cedrat Boisé, okay, and you think about, man, I wonder if Cedrat Boisé had a parfum, what would it smell like? I think it would lean in this direction. You get a different style of citrus, more on that grapefruit side. You get a touch of kind of soft greens in here, but then it continues to develop. You get some vanilla, you get a soft leather in here as well. Very smooth, just really nice fragrance, blended beautifully. I get really nice performance. I get around that 7 hour mark of really good performance. You can overspray this if you would like. I'm usually a 6 to 7 spray guy, but if you want to go 8 to 10, you can. It's not going to offend anybody. So good stuff for the office. I just enjoyed how I smelled. No compliments that day, but that's fine. I was just enjoying my own sillage, moving around, sitting down, getting up, and really experiencing this. So on Wednesday, to the office, great stuff. From the house of Virtus Paris, we went with Bois Acure. Bois Acure, great stuff, man, for sure. Really enjoyed this. All right, moving along to, was it Thursday? Yes, on Thursday, we had a long weekend. Wednesday was my last day at work, and we had quite a long weekend, and that's cool, right? And then on Thursday, we were chilling, bro. We was big time chilling, and I was really in the mood for this particular style of fragrance. That led me to this fragrance in particular, from the house of Prada. We went with Prada L'Homme L'Eau. Prada L'Homme L'Eau. Look at that dent in that bottle, yes sir. I prefer this over the original Prada L'Homme. God, it's so good. Powdery, clean, fresh. Man, it's just so good. You get this ginger in here that gives it this light, crisp spice to it, for like a fresh, spicy tone to this. The iris in here with the powdery notes combined just make it a very clean, soapy, powdery fragrance. Inoffensive. A lot of people call this the Office King, but I was just really chilling for the majority of the day on Thursday. Did a couple of things, and I really enjoyed this. One of my favorites for sure. One of my favorite designers, but I prefer this over the original. On Thursday, just wanted something clean and fresh, and went with this. From the house of Prada, we went with Prada L'Homme L'Eau. Big fan of this fragrance for sure, and as you can see, we're not playing with that dent. Not playing. All right, moving along to Friday, I had to make a couple runs. I did some fragrance shopping. I actually picked up a fragrance on Friday from my birthday that just passed a couple of weeks ago, but this was my fragrance of choice. The weather was cool. Not cool, it was comfortable, wasn't hot, warm. It a little cloudy, a little breezy, and I was just in the mood for this, man. This is a really good fragrance from the house of Mind Games. We went with Sans Voir. Sans Voir. All right, beautiful grapefruit rose, salty effect fragrance. That's what you get. You get a nice citrusy grapefruit. Will like take a grapefruit, sprinkle a little salt on it, and have the aroma from like a rose oil around it. If you could take your mind there, that's what you're gonna get with this. The rose is prominent in here, but it blends beautifully with that grapefruit and that salt. There's a Palo Santo feel to this fragrance throughout. I want to say as soon as you come out of the opening, the mid and the dry down, the Palo Santo really starts to show up, especially towards the dry down. This is a really good fragrance, great for spring, great for summer, almost everyday wear for sure. So if you like rose, but you're looking for a different take on it, this is one to look into. I really love how the grapefruit plays off the rose, and the saltiness gives it a unique vibe, and I can appreciate that. On Friday, moving out and about, got one compliment in my local Dillard's when I went to go see Miss Heather, and I think I was at the I was smelling the new, I thought it was the new Acqua di Gio Profondo parfum, but it wasn't. It wasn't. But anyway, the lady at the counter gave me a compliment when I was checking out that fragrance. But anyway, on Friday, love this fragrance, really good. From the house of Mind Games, we went with Sans Voir. Sans Voir. All right. And to wrap up the week, on Saturday, took my son and his best friends to the movies. We went to go see the new movie If. If is title, stands for Imaginary Friend. Pretty good movie. Pretty good movie. Parents, take your kids out there. A couple of valuable lessons in that movie. And the boys enjoyed it. They enjoyed it, so that's all that matters. But on Saturday to close out the week, I went with this one, man. These people do a great job. This brand is excellent. From the house of Yom and Law, we went with Chillax. Chillax. Now, Chillax is an inspired by clone of Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill. Pacific Chill, which is a very, very popular fragrance in the community. Apricot, blackcurrant, fig. This stuff is so good, man. Extrait de Parfum concentration here. It lasts all day long. In the movie theater, I was just catching wafts of myself. I didn't overdo it because I knew I was going to the movies. So I went around that 4 to 5 sprays, and it was perfect. I sprayed a lot behind my neck, on top of my backside of my shoulders, and my sillage was coming up front. So I was able to experience this really, really, really well. Got one compliment coming out of the movie theater, heading out to the parking lot. There was an older gentleman standing outside the restroom waiting on his kid, and he was like, "Man, you smell really nice." And I told him I appreciate it, and just kept it moving. So Yeoman Law, we've talked about this brand. They do exceptional work. I've done some content on this brand for sure. I'll put the website and description down if anybody's interested. Higher quality clones here, so you're gonna pay up. They have discovery sets. They have 10 mLs, 30 mLs, and 100 mLs. Everything is around $90 or less. Listen, somebody's gonna say $90 for a clone. You gotta know what you're getting. You're getting straight to parfum, and you're getting real good quality. The bottle is heavy, the glass is thick, a snug cap. Really good stuff here. I don't have any affiliate links or anything. I'm not getting paid to say any of this. This is just truly how I feel. I've experienced several fragrances from them, and they have really good quality, and this is really good. On Saturday, from the house of Yom and Law, the perfume bar, we went with Extrait de Parfums, Chillax. This is an Extrait de Parfum, Chillax, and it's really, really, really good for sure. Very much cheaper than if you're going to spend that $300-400 for Pacific Chill, but do what you want with your money. I am not your financial advisor, all right? So those were the 7 fragrances that I wore during Mother's Day week. Good run. The weather's changing here. It's getting warmer and warmer. I'm getting ready to transition into that summer content. A lot of you are asking for the top 10 and different summer fragrances. We got it coming. We got it on the way, trust me, all right? So, of course, let me know what y'all wore last week. What was your rotations? What did you love? What did you debut? What didn't you like? What's the conversation that you guys can provide down in the comments? Let's hear about it for sure, all right? So, until next time, y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care of yourselves. Hopefully you enjoyed the video yet again, and I just appreciate all the support. Know doubt. All right. So as always, splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Appreciate y'all yet again. Thank y'all for the support. Like, for sure. Thank y'all so much, man. All right, man. Till the next time, we'll see y'all. Splacker. I don't know why I was splack. Like, why? We could have just said splacker and a salute. See y'all next time.